Alrighty. Hopefully we get people in here wanting to talk. I don't get it. If it sets it from a default, why do I have to answer it every time? Alrighty. Still nobody, huh? Huh? Get a couple of viewers and somebody threw a couple of likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Shout out to DH9 from Assuming Liking. Emit 510 from Side View. Yeah, it's because I'm doing some editing over here in between people wanting to actually talk, so that I'm not just sitting here bored. Hello, Zizo from South Africa. Oh, nice. Across the planet. Glad that you joined. Hello, Nick Air. Seeing what you did there. Did enough of a click there that I think it'll be good, though. WTF? What about? Don't know what you're trying to say, Goulet. Ali, thanks for jumping in from Turkey. You poured chili in your pants. Well, I mean, you might find that comfortable, but I'd say you should probably put new pants on. Sorry, Ali, don't know what you're saying. Same for you, Goulet. Cheese. Creek Collector. Hello, Leo. Hello, Tanya. Thanks. Sorry, not Tanya. Tina. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Top Adam. Is that supposed to be slick or silk? No, it's Nevin. Okay. Hello, Nevin. You're really about the cheese, huh, Creek? Got a particular cheese you prefer, or are you just an all-around cheese person? Again, Goulet, sadly, I don't know what you're saying. I do appreciate the reaching out, though. I do enjoy having people to conversate with. cheddar waffles. That, like actual waffles? Because that doesn't sound very good. Oh, and the pups definitely get the cheese tax. Sadly, I don't have my own pups, but I live with my brother who has two. So, no, my day's going pretty well. I'm starting to feel better than what I have. I've had a throat issue going on. It's not COVID or strep though. I had both those tests, but I have been losing my voice the last couple of days. So that'll hopefully that'll stop, or it's just gonna keep getting worse because I do keep doing things like broadcasting on Twitch where I constantly talk, or YouTube where I constantly talk. But you know, the YouTube live is a new thing, so I definitely want to start doing it and enjoy doing it. How's your day going? Creek always like me a good pun. It's a good response to that. This is not a good one, but I hope you have a good day. Not a very good pun, but it's what popped in my head when I first thought. You know, Bob's Burgers is one of my absolute favorite shows because of all the puns they make in it. So definitely like a good pun. How's everybody doing today? Glad to hear it. Got anything planned for today? I gotta figure out what we're gonna make for dinner. It's not the only thing I really have planned. My lady gets off work at 4:30. We'll probably do dinner soon after that. Ooh, that's no fun. I luckily never got a fever throughout the sickness I've had, just throat issues. I finished the antibiotics I was on yesterday, but this is the second sore throat I've had in the last month and a half. So I'm going to see a throat doctor. I want to say the 18th, but I don't remember. I'd have to look at the day book, which I don't have here. My lady's got it. No, that's smart to do when you're sick. Good way to stop it from spreading and help yourself heal. At the worst points of being sick, I definitely stayed home, but I take my girlfriend to a lot of her doctor's appointments. And before I got in antibiotics, I did not leave the house until I went to urgent care and got antibiotics. But yeah, staying home is the best way to go. Definitely don't want to spread it around to coworkers or family and stuff. Then there's a chance at one point it might cycle back to you, and it either be worse than before or just completely different because it's evolved in a different way. I do have a mom. Did those dogs let themselves out? Yes, they did. My brother's dogs let themselves out. That's my bad. I should have closed the back door. I left it open so they could look out. They're now barking to be let in. So give me about 30 seconds. I will be right back. I'm going to go let my dogs in. Or my brother's dogs, rather. And I'm back. Sorry about that. You need to let them in. My sister-in-law's home. That's why they let themselves out. That's about the only time they do push through the screen door to get it to, because they're both, one of them stands up and hits the thing where the other one pushes it open. Good teamwork stuff. And then if we don't close it all the way, they just bust it open with their nose, which might have been the case. I don't remember if I pulled it closed or not. But yeah, their mom's outside. That's why they are out there. I'm named after a football player. The football player's name was Nevin, so that's why I'm named Nevin. That's cool. Apparently, from what I've been told, anyways, I guess my oldest brother helped name me, and I was named after a monkey puppet in an old show. What was the name of it? I don't even remember ever watching it myself because I'm pretty sure it's like 4 years before me, and by the time I start remembering the stuff I watched, like a decade since the show had been out. But I think it's Mr. Dress Up. That's what it is. It's Mr. Dress Up. Apparently, he had puppets. One of the puppets was a monkey, and his name was Casey. And I guess my oldest brother had a hand in getting me named after a monkey puppet. Which I don't really care. I like my name. I've only met I think 2 other male Caseys. I've met probably 15 female Caseys, but yeah, not too many men with my name. So I do enjoy having the kind of unique name that I do. I really appreciate you throwing me a sub. I always enjoy getting more people following. I hope you enjoy the other content I create. And since I recently got 100 subscribers, I can now do what I'm doing now and do lives. And I don't really have a set schedule set up yet, but I'm planning on sometime in the near future figuring out a set schedule of when I do these lives, so then I can get people like yourself who enjoy coming to my lives and be a bit more regular for you guys. It's just got to figure out how to time my life to fit it in. Which yeah, first thing I got to do is figure out how much I want to put effort into the live. And that's all right. When I first started and you showed up, as you've seen, I was getting a bunch of messages. There's I think the number got to 13. At least that's what I seen. It happens. It seems to be the case for I think this is my 6th live now. It seems like it spikes up in the beginning for a second. A bunch of people jump in, and then it slowly drowns out to either nobody or 1 or 2 people, have been in my experience. I get lucky with someone like yourself who enjoys speaking with me, and I enjoy talking with people. So thank you for coming in and actually, talking about things. It helps me to ramble a bit more coherently, as well as just not sit trying to think what to talk about. It's not too hard for me to ramble, but it's hard for me to ramble on nothing. So yeah, having a starting point helps. My lady just messaged me. I do know Fortnite. I've played it a little bit with a couple of my nephews. Not a huge fan of it. Yeah, I've played it a bit with my nephews. I like battle royales; they're decent. I like Apex more than Fortnite, but I don't really play any of the battle royales. Um, I haven't played Apex in, I don't know, like 6 or 7 months. And I played Fortnite like 2 months ago. Like I said, the only time I really play it is when one of my nephews want to play, and I can't convince them to play something else. I don't remember what season they're in at the moment, or what season I played in, for that matter. Um, and like I probably only put like maybe 20 hours into the game, so I don't have any wins or anything. Um, I I broadcast video games. You can see on my page the broadcasts that I've started to upload and stuff. Um, I used to broadcast back in the day, but I never uploaded it to YouTube or anything. Um, and then I've recently got more into it. So, like right now, I've been playing through Spider-Man. Maybe sometime. Like I said, I rarely play it because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the battle royales that much anymore. A lot of the games I play are, unless I'm playing with like one of my nephews or one of my brothers, I generally play single player games. Um, just I don't know. At one point, playing on the internet just became a bit too much. That's awesome. I bet that game is so good. I sadly have not got to play Spider-Man 2 yet. I really want to. The whole reason I bought a PlayStation 4 was to play the first Spider-Man game, but I had cerebral palsy in my right arm and leg. So I get money from the state each month, and that's what I use to pay my bills and things. So buying a PlayStation 5 is a little bit out of the question. Um, I might get lucky. My lady likes to do big spends and things, so it is very likely at some point in the next, 3 or 4 years, because she also lives on disability. Um, she just works a bit, so she has a bit of extra money she'd have to save up. I could see her buying me a PS5 so I could play Spider-Man 2 because she knows I really, really want to. Um, but yeah, no, it's a PS5s are $500 right now. That's a very expensive, and they're apparently, if Trump goes the route of the tariffs he talks about doing when he's president, it's extremely possible that PlayStations are going to go up by at least 20%. Um, so, yeah, that means they're going to be even more expensive. But yeah, I only get 900 bucks a month. I pay $300 in rent. Right now, my phone bill is about $100 because I recently upgraded my phone. Um, and then, yeah, the like 500 is generally what I have to get me through the month slash pay for like Netflix and those things. I'm also a huge Pokemon person. It's been a while since I've played any of the games, but yeah, I've always been a huge fan of Pokemon. I started to build them. So I just chair over a bit, switch you over. Yeah, and all these guys. Nice. Yeah, one of my nephews collects them as well. I think he's at like 360 last time we talked. I think it was 360 and some change. I used to collect the cards when I was a kid, but because like I collected them probably until I was about 11. Um, but yeah, there was four of us, so there's a lot of like trading between us and our friends. So I never really kept my collection. Plus, we also, unlike a lot of people I knew at the time who just collected and traded them, I like to play the card game, so my cards got used. And yeah, they didn't make it to my adulthood because of, the cards. Moved a few times, they got damaged and things like that. That's really cool. That's something my nephew wants to do is start collecting rare cards. He had just turned 10 this summer. So, he's just now starting to like think about the long term of the collection, if that makes sense. So he wants to start trying to get some rare cards himself. That is done. What's your favorite Pokemon? Hopefully I'll know it. Wait, you're 9 and home alone? Well, that's not great. You're a little young to be staying home alone. But I do get it. Sometimes your parents got to work. Yeah, my nephew's favorite is Charizard, and then can't ever remember the name of it because it's one of the newer generations, and I don't know Pokemon as well as I used to. Um, my favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. Always has been, always will be. Huge fan of Bulbasaur, and always felt like grass Pokemon. Um, Most people I know, they're never fans of grass Pokemon. They're fans of water Pokemon or fire Pokemon, things like that. Felt like the uh, grass Pokemon get a little slept on. Good. That's definitely safer than trying to use a stove or something. Sounds like you're a very responsible person. I give you mad props for that. Glad to hear you have the ability to take care of yourself. What's up, Creek? Thanks for returning. Hello, Baker. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Hope you're doing well today. Okay. So you're about 9.5. Okay. And I turn 32 in 2 months. And I got another like. I appreciate that. This is the most likes I've ever got on live. So moving up in the world. Yeah, if he's probably there, just a little distracted. Um, Now then, if you aren't feeling well, make sure you drink a lot of water. Water helps when you're sick. You got to stay hydrated. It helps your body process whatever's going on in it. It also, a fever is your body warming up to kill what's going on inside of it. So, staying hydrated just helps you stay healthy in the process. Sorry, texting the lady back. No, it's cool you're a fan of water. You're sound like you're a real responsible person who's got a good head on their shoulders. You'll do good in life, it sounds like. Keep on being the responsible, intelligent person you seem to be. You'll have it. Because, yeah, I know a lot of kids, both just knowing them because I know them, and my nieces and nephews, and a good chunk of children I know don't really like drinking water, even though they should. It's really good for you. A lot of adults I know don't like drinking water. Um, and yeah, it's good for your health. It's something you should do regularly. It'll help you stay healthy and live long, which is what everybody should want to do. Oh, geez. You're an OG of Fortnite. Yeah, I think I want to say like a level 11, maybe. Maybe. Oh, so you're almost 600. Dude, you're killing it. Just thinking about grabbing a snack, but my lady messaged me because she wants to go out to eat tonight. So she gets off at 4:30. She doesn't work very far from me. We'll probably go get dinner. Don't want to spoil it, so guess I'll wait. So, what would you like to talk about now, Nevin? Sounds like my sister-in-law probably came inside. Close my living room door. Technically, my living room's a bedroom, but it's where I hang out, so might as well be a living room. It's playing until 2, season 1, season 2, chapter 1, I guess. Got a pickaxe and assault trooper and renegade radar. Nice. Is the repair pickaxe, was that a typo, or is that the word it's supposed to be? If that's the case, I don't know what that means for a pickaxe. Oh yeah, I showed off the Pokemon that I have built. I've also built this Simba. And then this is a bit of old person stuff here, but I also crocheted this cute little guy, Strawberry the Ocelot. And then you're a Pokemon fan, so you like this. It's a great ball. This is the first thing I ever crocheted without a pattern to follow. It's just something I did with my own skill. The front part a little bit came out a little bit goofy, but the rest of it looks pretty good. And then this is supposed to be a tiny narwhal, but I think it looks a lot like Mudkip. So that's generally what I tell people. It's Mudkip, but it is technically a tiny narwhal, hence why it's got this little tail. And this is supposed to be like a pointy horn, but this was like the third thing I'd ever crocheted. So yeah, so still a skill I'm refining and trying to get better at. I did you got the lion cub, talking about Simba, or you mean the lion crochet thing? Talking about this guy? Yeah, like him. I also did a Stitch, but he's in my bedroom, and my bedroom isn't in the position to be shown off at the moment. It's real dirty. I got to clean it. Just kind of been procrastinating on it. Probably do it either tonight after dinner or tomorrow, hopefully. Or I'll keep procrastinating it. It's one of the good things about being an adult. Um, my room isn't like I don't have like tons of plates and food and stuff like that in my room. That's an issue. That's not something you can do. But it's just like clothes on the floor, things like that. But I got to clean up. And I've just not been doing it. But I've got a few builds in there that I couldn't have fit on the shelf in here. Um, you could if at some point you're checking out my content, I actually have some build videos on my page. Uh, that's really cool. I've wanted to get like a Spider-Man or Hulk or Iron Man one. I just haven't. I mainly bought the Pokemon stuff, which is Mega Blocks, is what they're called. It's Mattel's Lego, basically. Um, and the one Lego one I've bought, well, two Lego because Simba's also Lego, um, is Stitch holding a big ice cream. You know what? I'm gonna go grab it. I'll show them to you. Back in 10 seconds. So this is the Stitch I built. His ears move, as does his mouth and his head. Holding a little ice cream, which he just dropped and it broke. Uh-oh. That's Stitch, and then I forgot about this. I'm sure you'll like this, being a Pokemon fan. I got Lapras. Actually, it's got a wheel on the bottom, so it can like roll across the table. Let's see if I can make which makes the fins move. Yeah, the Lapras I got for my birthday from my girlfriend, and then Stitch, I want to say was an anniversary gift. I'm gonna go put well, first I need to find the pieces of the ice cream now. Uh-oh. There it is. There we go. Ice cream fixed. Back in his paw. One thing I do dislike about this Stitch, I was actually pretty upset about it. See, has four claws. I don't have the floor claws on this hand because, and this is the like second Lego I've ever bought, but it was straight up missing a piece. Um, Again, I didn't buy this. My girlfriend technically bought it, but yeah, it's straight up just missing one of the fingers. I didn't get the pieces to build that finger, so it's just a finger short. 400 Legos is a lot. So do you uh, like to follow like instructions to build things, or you like to figure out yourself how you want to build things and make your own, builds basically? I will be right back. I'm going to go set these guys back in the bedroom where they are safe. Oh, what's up, Tomb Raider? Thanks for joining. Sorry, I was putting my. Oh, it's like you just joined. You just missed my big Stitch and Lapras build I did. Grabbed this little guy while I was in the bedroom. Vulpix and Ninetales. Oh, we got Pumpkin too. Oh, we got all the talkers today. Look at that. Gonna have some real conversations on this live. Yeah, no. Vulpix. Oh, geez. Knocked Ninetales head off. Vulpix is always one of my favorite Pokemon. Always found Vulpix real cute looking. So yeah, it was a fun build. Pretty sure this was the one of the last builds I actually recorded. I'm pretty sure you can find the video on my YouTube. And then those just weren't getting much traction, so the effort of the recording and editing and all that stuff put into it was just not worth it for the amount of views those things were getting. You know, I like it. Bulbasaur is probably my favorite, but he's also real, like movable compared to most of my other figures, because it's like him with the Vine Whip. I'm gonna go set this down back in the bedroom again where it's safe. I will be right back. All right, Nevin. See you in a bit. Just a forewarning to everybody. Probably only be on for like maybe another 20 minutes. My lady gets off work at 4:30, and then she's gonna pick me up, and we're gonna go to dinner. So the live will be ending relatively soon, not immediately, but it'll only be a little bit longer. I might go live again today. Depends on what our plans are after dinner. But so this was the first big build I did. I recorded building this. It's one of the longest things I've ever recorded. And I like the amount of footage I have for it, like insane. But some of the footage became corrupt in the process of editing it all. And yeah, that made me just abandon the whole thing video wise because it wasn't worth it. No, it wasn't at all. So, what do you guys want to talk about today? Really, I should probably go put him back too. He can wait, I guess. He's probably the figure that's been through the most as well, because again, I was just learning how to do this, and apparently, I didn't notice this. I wonder when that happened. Let's see if I can't get this. So, see that? It's got like a full-on foot. Apparently, I lost part of the foot. No idea when that happened. This leg's like falling apart. Uh-oh, I broke it. Oh, geez, I broke it. Uh-oh. I think I might have lost a piece. Hello, Nevin. Thanks for joining back up. We appreciate it. think I lost a piece to my Dragonite's leg. See if it fell on the floor somewhere. Honestly, it's yellow. I'm pretty sure I'd see it if it did. So let's see. See if it's somewhere here on the table. I don't think that it is, because again, I didn't hear anything. That piece was just missing to begin with. Oh no, it's not missing, it's just further up. There we go. Much better. Alright, Tomb Raider 3, Nevada. When you beat India, you start in Nevada in the US. When Lara finds a quad bike, she rides it, but 1 second later, she knocked her own self out. And then own self out is what that's supposed to say. And then she wakes up in a compound. Maybe I've never played Tomb Raider 3, because I don't remember any of that. So I might not have played Tomb Raider 3. Well, that's a shame. I'll definitely have to do that at some point. Now that I'm realizing I haven't. I didn't realize you left again, Evan. But glad to have you back. You said you don't feel good and you have a fever. What's going on? Do you have like a headache, vomiting? What's going on with you, buddy? You do what, Tomb Raider? That's no fun. Headaches can be the worst. Anyways, though I don't know if I'd rather have a headache or vomiting. I don't really like to vomit. That's like nobody likes to vomit, but generally, if I have choices of other things, I'll pick that thing over vomiting. And maybe we're not going out to eat. Your friends have been yelling at you. Well, that's no good fun. I mean, depending on what they're yelling at you about, it might not be your friends. Your friends totally do yell at each other, but that's in certain situations. Gotcha. Well, no, I know you remember it. As far as I could tell, if I ever needed a Tomb Raider expert, you're the person to go to. Guess we're gonna end up getting Subway instead. We have a particular waiter we like to go be waited on by at the steakhouse we go to, and he doesn't work today. So she likes to go specifically when he's working because we don't really need to order. He knows our order already. Makes it much more efficient. So she's talking about getting Subway, which I probably won't get any of because my throat still kind of hurts. Their subs are usually big bites, hard to swallow. Well, hard to swallow when your throat hurts. Hence why I like kind of losing my voice. Believe it or not, this is not how I usually sound. What time we at? So she's probably getting off right now. Chicken butt? Forgot I was doing some editing over here. Nice. Yeah, the only games I've gotten trophies in lately, well, it's exactly that. I haven't. When I played Miles Morales for the first time last December, was the first time I got a trophy in probably, I don't know, like a year. Yeah. My PlayStation stopped getting used as much when I decided to get uh, Marvel Unlimited, and I started reading comics way more. Nice. What'd you do to get it? I took off his head. This guy's a nerd. Super nerd. And Zora gets mad about when she missed the airplane. Okay. So I'm guessing you obviously have to specifically miss a plane you're supposed to catch. Maybe I'll try and do a live like that one day. Just have it be him. What's up, guys? Broke his little face off. Oh, jeez. Ah. So, like, was there a specific thing you had to do or not do to get exploded? Um, that's cool. You got yourself a little sister. She almost 2 years old. That's awesome. I have a nephew who's about to turn 2. I have like 28 nieces and nephews. It's hard to keep them all straight. Yeah, I should stop playing with him. I'm going to end up breaking him more. Oh, jeez. Let's knock his tail off. Say goodbye, Dragon Knight. Bye, guys. I'm going to go put Dragon Knight back in the bedroom where he's safe and not getting broken. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much of a talker Dragonite can be. Seems like they got a loose jaw. But Bulbasaur don't, I don't think. Here, come here, Bulbasaur. And this is my favorite guy. He's also got a little. Very surprised. Okay. Breaking the system. I dig it. Yeah, I don't know if I could get that to work well. It's less likely to fall off than Dragonites, but it's also not that comfortable. I mean, I guess I could try and take his head off. See if it's easier to do with just a head. It's just the head. Alright. Hi, YouTube. Oh. I mean, Jimmy, I'm sorry. I don't think he's happy. Oh, jeez. There's one piece. Uh-oh. I'm not allowed to play with the toys no more. Oh, jeez. I can't find the other half of his mouth. There it is. Apparently his mouth is not more durable. He's also not a talker. So you go back over here, or nobody's gonna break you. right. I am done breaking my toys. It's been on for an hour already. Oh. I'm really surprised my lady hasn't either called or messaged. She's on her way to here from work. I guess we're doing Subway for dinner. Well, she's gonna do Subway. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Might do like ramen noodles or something. Something that shouldn't hurt as much on my throat. Oh wow. So you got into it and you went like to the deep end. Which I 100% get. The first year that I played Spider-Man, I beat that like 7 or 8 times. And that wasn't like recording or nothing, just me playing the game to enjoy playing the game. And it's really, if I think about it, it's probably one of the games that I randomly go to if I can't figure out what to do and I'm bored. That's probably the one I go to. That or also like RimWorld a lot. That's a real good game. Very different from Spider-Man, but it's a good game. It's a much darker, more adult game. Wonder what my lady wants to do tonight. She's probably, honestly, after we eat, she's probably gonna want to take a nap. Since she worked today, it's usually what ends up happening. But it's Tuesday, so now it's tomorrow. We have one of our nieces has a basketball game. She's a cheerleader tomorrow, and then Thursday, one of our nephews has a concert, and then Friday, a different nephew has a concert at a different school. It's, there's too many of them. It's hard to keep track of them all. We have 3 or 4 different events to go to over the next 5 days, all revolving around the nieces and nephews. I'm starting to get hungry though. So, my lady should be hitting me up here sometime in the next few minutes. Her whoever was taking her spot at work must be running late since I haven't heard from her yet. But I'll be hearing from her soon, then we'll be going to get dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and just call it for now. I want to thank everyone for tuning into the broadcast. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, throw me a like, a follow. Right now, best way to know when I'm live is to follow my YouTube page, and I assume it tells people when I go live. I don't actually know. I'll have to look into the settings. I'm sure that's something I can do. But yeah, check out my page. I create other content. I broadcast video games on Twitch, release game clips, toy builds, unboxing videos, Reddit reads, comic book reviews, other content I enjoy creating and releasing. You can find me across social medias: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch are all the same. Powerful Swagger, spelled exactly the same. And then my TikTok is PWFLSWGR. I'd appreciate it if you went over to my Twitch and threw me a follow, because I only need one more follower there to hit 250. Always enjoy getting more followers here on YouTube to grow this brand. I recently hit 100, hence why we're now able to go live. My Twitter, I don't know how many followers I have on Twitter. I don't really use that page anymore. I do post like my shorter, like my game clips and things like that to that page, but anything longer than like 2.5 minutes and I got to pay them money to post it. So I don't really pay attention to that page all that much. My Facebook is somehow behind everything else in followers, even though it's my second oldest page, because Facebook just really doesn't get used all that much by people anymore. But love to get more followers over there. And then my TikTok, I'm too short of being having 50 followers over there. So love to get more followers over there to hit that milestone. Let's see what Tomb Raider said here. Tomb Raider is the best game I ever played because the first Tomb Raider game I played since the beginning of 2024 was The Rise of the Tomb Raider. Okay. No, I get that. Like I said, I really enjoyed the games. Like all the games I played, I do remember enjoying those games. It seems like a fun universe, and there's a reason why the games have existed for 25 years or whatever it is. It's because yeah, it's a fun universe, fun mechanics, and people enjoy it. So you definitely picked right there. But yeah, hopefully I'll get on again tonight. If I don't, it might be on tomorrow or the next day. Who knows? I will broadcast on Twitch sometime in the next couple of days again, if not today. Probably won't be till later in the evening unless my lady ends up taking a nap. But yeah, can't wait to blah. Can't wait to see you guys on the next broadcast. Again, I appreciate you joining this one. Always enjoy having people to talk with. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. And remember, try to be kind out there.